School Food Matters teaches children about food, and it also campaigns so that every child has access to healthy, sustainable food at school. Well, we want every child in every school to have access to nature and outdoor learning. It has a massively positive impact on their mental health and well-being. But what we do at School Food Matters is deliver programs so we can talk with authenticity when we go to decision makers. So when we go to the Department for Education, it's because we've been in a school garden and spoken to children and teachers who see the value of outdoor learning.
It is good to have a garden of our own and see animals and vegetables and flowers they can actually smell, and nice habitat.
The bigger picture, if we're going to get every child in every school to have access to nature, if we're going to get schools to value outdoor learning and food education as much as they do maths and English, we need to go high, we need to influence policy, we need to be persuading government that this is the way to go.
When we were starting to think about the garden, we had a very clear brief from School Food Matters, so it's really all about putting children front and centre. In designing the garden for this site here at Alec Reed Academy, we came in, we've been workshopping with the kids, so we've got them to design their own dream garden. We've been finding out what do they know about food growing, what do they know about vegetables and plants and wildlife and climate change as well. And really just taking all those incredible ideas, distilling them down into a garden form. So it's very much immersive space, so imagining children wandering through these sort of immersive pathways, and ultimately, being School Food Matters, edible planting was absolutely vital. So over 80% of the planting is edible, and the majority of it is climate adapted as well. So a lot of it is drought tolerant planting, which really we're trying to reference the fact that when thinking about children, you can't ignore the future, and the climate is changing, we're already seeing it. So ultimately it's an engaging space which is edible, and trying to move as far away as possible from plastic wrapped vegetables in supermarket shelves to really showing where food comes from and a diverse array of foods, so exciting things that are really unusual alongside other more recognisable plants. So there's some really high quality, more classic edibles like you've got pear tree, fennel, rosemary, artichoke, asparagus. Alongside our more classic edibles, we've got some unusual things like sea kale and asphodeline lutea, which is an edible which they used to have in ancient Greek times. And you can literally eat every single part of the plant, but now it's completely fallen out of favour.
So the Chelsea Flower Show is a massive opportunity for us to talk about our mission and to have that level of profile, both local and international, to hear about our quest to get every child outside, giving them access to nature. I mean, there couldn't be a better platform really. And we also know that the people that come to the Chelsea Flower Show really understand the value of the outdoors.
It's been really important for us from the beginning that the garden isn't just at Chelsea. And we really set out a pledge at the beginning that every element of this garden will end up at a school.
We are going to be taking that garden and reimagining it in two different schools. One in London at Alec Reed, where we are today, in this beautiful green space we have here. And the other one will be in Liverpool.
I'm really thrilled to have a garden at Alec Reed because apart from just being a place where we can read and learn, it's also a place where we can grow our own food.
I can definitely see it being something that is really part of the community, something we can use as part of the curriculum, especially science, geography, field work, also reading and maybe some mindfulness as well. Lots of learning takes place in the classroom, and as much as that is great, it's really good to be outside, have some fresh air and actually have a hands-on experience. If you're learning about plants, come outside and actually grow your own, experience wildlife firsthand, because that's something that our pupils are really passionate about.